Okay, YouTube do-it-yourselfers. If you've got a Kohler one-piece toilet and you need to change out the flapper valve, I'll show you a little bit here how it works. This is the entire flush valve, which sits down in the toilet. And this is the flapper part. And when you look in the tank, you can't really see the back of the flush valve that well, but the back of the flush valves got a bunch of these little cylindrical holes in it. Now my old flapper valve, which is really old, was just a one-piece flexible deal. And you could stretch that and fit this cylindrical bit into one of these grooves. But the new ones aren't like that. The new flapper valves come in two pieces. And they just fit on this plastic pin. So there's a plastic pin that's going to go in the back of your valve. And the way to remove it, in its normal position, these tabs face up. You just turn it 90 degrees, and then you can slide the tab out, slide the tab in, turn it 90 degrees, and now you can put your flapper valve ears on these little pegs. If you try to just force it in there by trying to pop it into that groove, you're going to have trouble. So just remember, when you change it out, turn your pin 90 degrees. If you need to change your pin or add a pin, and if you add a pin back, put it where the old pin was. In this case, it was in the very bottom groove. Now, if you're just changing the valve out, you don't have to fool with that. You just take the old valve off and take the new one and put the ears on these pins. When they're rotated in the up position, this thing just goes right on there. But when you're working in the tank, you can't see behind this valve to see what's going on back there. So that's all I'm trying to show here, is these cylindrical grooves that the pin fits in, and you rotate it 90 degrees if you want to remove it or replace it, and then to flip it back up 90 degrees to put the flapper valve ears on the end of the pin.